Hello and welcome back to my loft railway. It's been a couple of months since the last update. I did promise last time that I wouldn't leave it so long, but unfortunately, I guess life's got in the way, things got busy, and just haven't been able to come up here very much. Plus, it's been pretty warm the last few days, so I've kind of avoided the loft. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you a brief update because there's not been a huge amount to report on. Since the last one. The area I've been working on is just in this area here around the engine shed and what will be the coal yard. So that's where I've been sort of concentrating my efforts since the last video. So the first thing to say is I've managed to install some lights into my engine shed, and what I did in the end, after looking at various different solutions, is I remember that I had a little leftover strip of LED lights that was used in our kitchen for like an under cabinet light, and because it's like a warm white, I thought actually if I trim it to size that should work. So it does, and I've wired it all in, got the switch over here, just runs off, I think it's either 3 or 4 AA batteries, and it's given my engine shed a nice realistic form of lighting, and the lights are just, you can't really see it up in the rafters there, and the cable is not really visible unless you look for it. It's in the far right corner at the back, but yeah, actually cost me nothing, that, so really pleased with what I've done there. And so the cable just runs underneath, and there's like a hole drilled here through the baseboard for the cable to come through. So that's that. The other thing that I've done is I've bought myself a Pico water tower. Very easy to assemble, most of it just sort of clicks together. And I've just added a bit of weathering. If you look closely to the top and the sides there, a bit of rust effect weathering there. And there's a nice ladder on the side. So yeah, that one's done. And the other thing that you remember I was talking about is this coal yard. So I managed to buy a little coal staging kit, which I've now assembled and glued in place. And the coal that you see here, I didn't want to buy anything new online because I thought it just seemed like a waste of money. And also I'd run out of charcoal, so I thought, I know what I'll do. I had some leftover ballast, which is grey, just basically mix that in with some black acrylic paint and let it dry, and hey presto, I got myself some coal. So very pleased with that. So assembled all of that, got a little ladder there as well, and eventually I'm going to have some heaps of coal probably around here. And the other thing you'll notice that I've now finished is my little coal merchant's office. This is a kit from Scale Model Scenery, very easy to assemble, and what I love about this kit is it was already pre-weathered, so I had to do very little really before I finished the model, just to give a bit more realism, a little bit of acrylic paint here and there, but it's really good. It's even got an interior, so I've not glued it down yet. As you can see in there, we've got a bit of a coal fire and some posters and various bits and bobs. I haven't glued that down because eventually I might put a little light in there, but we'll see. And then it came with a sort of weighbridge, or what looks like a weighbridge, which I've glued down there, which is very usefully almost the same colour as the ground cover there. And you'll see this is a bit damp. I've just been adding some more ground cover up to my platform edge here. So the next stage is to add some sort of boundary. I've got some leftover brick wall that I used in my dairy, which I might use to sort of cordon this area off, and I've got some like industrial gates I could put here. And then I've already bought this coal lorry here, coal merchant lorry, which needs to be weathered. So I have actually bought a weathering kit, which if I can show you, got this from Hobbycraft the other day. I've already actually made a start on another vehicle, just adding some sort of snow white, I think they call it, just to take off the shine, make it look a little less shiny. I'm still working on that, learning all about how to do weathering at the moment, but eventually I'm going to get the truck weathered up, get some coal sacks put on there that will live in here somewhere, and we'll have some little coal men loading up the coal on there. So that will come next, and yeah, I think that'll be that area basically finished. And after that, what will be the next thing? Possibly adding some lights to my platforms, which I think I mentioned before. I'm still debating whether to do that or not. And oh yeah, that was the other thing. I've sort of slightly changed the area behind the engine shed here. As you'll notice, I've moved a few things around. I'm going to have a yard crane in here. I might even have some old sort of loco parts, so it's almost like it's sort of like dismantling old steam locos, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And yeah, that's that. And then eventually I'm going to add some signals on the layout, and then hopefully by next year, over Christmas time, I'll be able to start on the town, which is going to be in this whole area that I'm using as a workbench at the moment. So yeah, little by little we're getting there. So anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed that update. Any comments, as always, gratefully received. Please like and subscribe, and it'd be great. And I hope you enjoy the video. Bye for now.